job, Ethan. I think you did. Oh. Okay, Ethan. Yeah. Yep. Good job, Ethan. Oh, okay. Good job, Ethan. Oh, okay. So, all right. No, you keep going. This is your podcast after all. Okay. Oh, good job, Ethan. Oh. Uh-huh.
Ethan.
Great job.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible intro.
Could not have done it better myself, and I have tried in the past.
Mm-hmm. She has tried.
I have tried and failed, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, welcome back to the BM&W podcast, where Bim is at her dorm in college and Chargul is at her house in Bullen. And if the recording stops for one of us, that's when the podcast ends. I don't care if it's 2 minutes long. I don't care if it's 50 minutes long. I want you guys to know that if the recording stops, I will not be going through the hassle of putting it back together again.
Because Chargul is editing this episode and she doesn't feel like it's too hard.
It's too hard.
Is what she's saying.
And guys, little known fact, I don't want to burden Bim. As much as I love to, as much as I think it's absolutely hilarious, I don't want to.
What do you mean, burden me? What does that mean?
It means that I don't want you to have the right to complain about anything.
Aww.
You are never allowed to complain.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's not an aw, it's a what?
Yeah, I take it back.
Yeah, no, it's more of like a toxic kind of thing with me. You feel?
I see. I do feel.
If I sound weird this episode, which I can guarantee you that I will, that's because I'm sick.
Yay!
Yay! And not sick in a fun, rad, cool way. Sick as in a, ouch kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you hear me coughing, it's Bim because her lungs are bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bim.
And if you hear me coughing, it's Chargul because she has COVID.
Guys, I don't have COVID. I don't want these lies to be spread about me.
Okay.
Bim, what's up with your lungs bleeding?
I don't know. I don't know if they're actually bleeding, but I do know that I only cough when I'm in my dorm.
Why would that be?
Mold, probably. If I had to take a wild guess. I don't have any proof. I'm not claiming anything. I'm just saying.
Guys, Bim is going to take UMD to court. She is telling everyone that the dorms in the dorm that she's staying at, mold.
Well, see, they know that, though. They know that there is mold. Apparently, one of my friends told me that if you, tell the university, they'll just, move everyone out for, a week, clean it, and then put you back in.
Okay, so what's the issue?
So I need to prove it. I need to prove that there is mold.
Okay. How are we going to do this?
I don't know.
Because now this is an us activity, because this sounds fun.
At least that's what I think. That's what someone told me, but it could be wrong, and I don't want it to be wrong and then instead they only move me out and they move me to a completely different dorm without all my friends. So
I don't think that would be it, because if there's mold in the dorm, they can't just prioritize one student over all of the other students.
Well, what if it's only in my dorm though?
Then you look in other people's dorms. If you find mold in your dorm, you have to look at... I think they are legally required to. If they find mold in one dorm, they have to look at all the dorms, at least on the floor.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Bim, if you think about it logically and from a legal standpoint, okay, let's say there is mold in your dorm. They move Bim out. But your neighbors are like, she has mold. There's only a cinder block wall separating us. Not even probably cinder block. It's probably just cardboard. Who's to say that there's no mold in my dorm? And what if that person starts having bleeding lungs?
Okay, guys, I don't think my lungs are bleeding. We just saw a TikTok.
We saw a TikTok, guys.
from my dorm had bleeding lungs from living in my dorm.
I think it works. Are you friends with that person?
I can't say I know them. No.
Not even at all? Not even a face?
No.
Wow.
I don't remember. I'll have to look at it again.
No, but now I am fully prepared to launch an investigation into the mold in your dorms.
Maybe.
Can we have a lab report next week that you bring us?
Yeah, sure.
I want you to oh my gosh, Bim, I'm in statistics this year.
Yeah.
I think you should survey everyone on your floor and ask them what they think about the mold conditions and how it has affected them.
It's affected everyone because we have to keep our AC on 74 in order to prevent mold.
Prevent mold, period, or prevent mold from spreading?
Both, probably.
I would think it's all of the above, actually.
Yeah. So that's how it's affected us.
That's really cool. That is just so fantastic. I'm really glad you guys get to go through that together.
I'm glad too. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. Speaking of my dorm, I have a question I need to ask you.
What's your question?
I have the influence. And we decided, me and my friends, we were gonna have a Halloween door decorating contest.
Yes.
And I was wondering if I could run by my idea, or we could brainstorm some ideas.
Okay, before you tell me anything, I think you should just do a tooth. Just make the whole thing a tooth.
Okay.
Tooth post root canal.
How is that Halloween?
Because teeth, Dracula, Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
The redhead. Mm-hmm. The guy who's a ghost or invisible. Then he has glasses. Invisible and catfished everyone.
Right.
That's what Halloween means to me. Now, it could mean something different for everyone else, but... root canals and the redhead and the guy who, what is that? Catfished everyone. That's what Halloween means to me.
That's what Halloween means to you?
Yeah. What are some of your ideas? I'm genuinely curious to hear.
My ideas, I have one. I'm not sure, this is the one I want to do, but I'm not sure how to enact it. It's a mummy. But Bim, you know how... but it's like a MILF. I
was going to say Among Us. Because a mummy, you can catch my drift there, right? I was like, are you kidding me?
Unfortunately, I'm not doing Among Us. I'm gonna do a mummy, but you know how British people call their mom mummy, so then it'll be MILF,
Okay.
Yeah, but with mummy.
I don't think people will get that.
That's my current idea. That's the thing. I don't know how to enact it so that way people will get it.
Yeah. If it requires explanation, it's not a good thing to do.
Well, it would say, I would think maybe it would, say MILF on there, and then it would, spell it out with mummy. I don't know.
Okay.
Because it's also cheap. Mummies are cheap because you just need toilet paper.
Yeah. I think you should do something those things where it's oh, scary. Taxes, scary. You need to just write taxes on your door. Please. That'd be so
just
funny.
Write taxes. That could work. That could work.
Guys, I think this could work.
Yeah, I like that.
Or you could do
taxes. I could write mold.
Cumberland mold.
Yes.
Is it just a your friends thing?
Right now it is, yeah.
You should make it a whole floor thing. Talk to your RA. Make it happen.
Talk to my RA.
When you have the influence, you need to use it. When I had the influence at PP University, you know what I did? I made spirit days. And everyone did them. Even the teachers.
Even the teachers?
Even the teachers. People were
really funny.
They were like, "Oh, what's today?" No, literally we had team days, we were blue team and green team, and then the teachers made sure that they didn't wear green or blue that day. They made sure they wore both the colors. It was so funny.
That is so
And the day we
funny.
had the Horton Hears a Who watch party, the teachers were going to wear their hats from Seussical. But they forgot them at home. But they thought about it, you know?
Right, they thought.
And you don't even have to bring it up with your RA. You could just word of mouth, you know?
Yeah.
And it needs to be judged. Who's the judge?
We're thinking we're just gonna like have like a piece of paper or something like on the door to enter our hallway, and be like, vote for your favorite, like, vote for your favorite door.
I think you should have like a Google. What you should do, make it a floor thing. That's my first request. Not that I'm taking over your fun thing that your friends do.
Thank you.
But here's how you make it more fun.
Okay.
Make it a floor thing and make it like a, roommate team situation,
So how would I do that?
You're alone. You're the lone wolf. Does anyone else have a single?
Yeah, but I don't really know her.
Okay, screw her. You're alone. You're the lone wolf. You're the wild card, Bim.
Okay.
And what you need to do is you need to have each door, like, each person on the floor decorate their door, like, as a unit with their roommate. And then they're, as a unit with their roommate, they vote on which door they like the best. Yeah.
But what if they have different opinions on who's better?
Whoever's the more scary one gets to decide the vote.
Yeah. So this could work.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah. But for your door, I like the mummy thing, but I cannot think of a feasible way you could make that happen. And I feel like since it's so easy, multiple people would want to do it.
True. I can't have any copycats.
Yeah, I think
very true.
You should. I don't know. This is a good idea. I really like this.
Thank you. It's not only my idea, I should say.
I know. Yeah. Well, it's not like I know, but like.
Idea. Wow. Yeah. You're trying to say I could never come up with something that funny?
Yeah.
Dang it.
No,
This is devastating.
It seems like a group effort kind of thing.
Right.
This is fun. I don't know what you should do.
Because I think we're going shopping tomorrow.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so we got to figure this out.
Well, I don't know. Someone said, like, oh, the deadline should be October 1st. And I was like,
no, it shouldn't.
I think the deadline should be a week before Halloween.
Yes.
Because October 1st, that's, like, a bunch of time.
Yeah, I think it should be, like, yeah, maybe a week before Halloween.
That's what I said.
That's good, yeah.
Because if it's on tomorrow, like, by the end of this week, first of all, that's not enough time to decorate.
Yeah, first of all, get an idea and then decorate.
Yeah. Because October 1st is on Friday.
Yeah.
And we got stuff to do before Friday.
Also, will there be, like, some secrecy kind of thing? Like, are people going to know what others are doing?
I don't know. I think I want it to be kind of a secret so that way no one can, like, steal ideas. But
I think we should do surprise. Not we.
Surprise?
I think you should do surprise.
You're my roommate for this?
Yes.
Actually, no. Sorry, one of my other friends, every time someone asks if, like, oh, are you guys roommates? We say yes. Because she, like, lives in a different building. So we're like, yep, we're roommates.
Yep, makes sense.
So she's my roommate, but you can be our other roommate.
Okay. You guys live in a triple?
Yes. We do.
Epic. So cool. Fantastic. Ooh,
triple.
Yeah, so I think the first order of business is saying, hey, we are not making this October 1st.
Yeah.
Number 2, element of secrecy. I think if you want to decorate your dorm door, you should have to do it at, like, 3 a.m. where no one's in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, like, people go to bed, they're like, ooh, I wonder who's gonna
have
their door done when we wake up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really fun. I like that.
I think that's a good idea. I like that, too. That's good. That's good.
Yay. Bim, I can hear your poppet, and I hate it.
Dang it.
It's actually really distracting.
Oh, okay. Can you hear my AC?
I think in the FaceTime, but definitely not in the
No,
recording.
I think definitely in the recording. You'll be able to hear it.
I don't think in the recording. I think definitely in the FaceTime. I am a huge hearer of the AC.
Hearer?
Hearer. Yeah.
Hearer? So you can hear it.
I can.
Aw. I love my AC. She's working her hardest is what she's doing.
She's doing everything Everything she got, she gives to...
Except for one day this week when I wake up at, like, 5 a.m. and it's pouring down rain and my AC is just so loud because of the way that the rain hits my AC. Like, it is so incredibly loud.
Well, you got to keep it at 74 degrees, Bim.
I know,
Do your part.
I do keep it on 74
like
degrees.
Like the California drought. Do your part, Bim.
Yes, I have a lot of impact on the California drought.
Of course. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I know I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so loud. I was like, oh my goodness. You cursed me. I get a text from Charlotte one morning, and it's like, oh, I love the rain. I really do. But the minute it inconveniences me, I'm out. And I'm like, oh, just wear your reversible jacket. And then, like, either the same day or the next day.
Same day.
So it was the same day? Mm-hmm. Okay. It was raining here as well. And so I wore my reversible jacket. I had my, my umbrella. And then it wasn't raining whenever I went to class, but then whenever I was changing from, what was it? From Calc to Comp Sci, my longest walk, it was like 7 minutes. It was pouring. It was pouring down rain. And, like, I couldn't button my, my jacket because I put the jacket over my, backpack. So that way it wouldn't ruin my laptop. And then I had, like, my umbrella. But then the wind was pouring. So, like, the wind was pouring,
like, guys?
Yeah, really hard. It made my umbrella go inside out.
That is funny.
So then I couldn't walk. We almost got hit by a car, too. We were in the crosswalk. And then this guy, like, just literally, like, I guess wasn't looking. And we, like, and then he almost hit us. It was very funny. It was very close.
I love near-death experiences. I think they're so funny.
It's so funny. And then and then I get into the class and my dino shoes are soaked and my socks are soaked, and every time I walked it went it had a little squishing sound.
Ishy gushy.
And ishy gushy. And I got Trench's foot from it because then I had to sit for an hour.
Trench's foot? It's just trench foot.
Trench's foot.
Nope, it's trench foot. I did a project on World War I trench foot.
Trench's foot.
It's trench foot.
I got Trench's foot.
No, who's Trench?
City.
Who's Trench?
His foot. I don't know. He was in the war.
It's not Trench's foot.
It is Trench's
foot. It's Bim's foot. That has trench foot. It's not Trench's foot.
No,
who names their kid Trench? Trench isn't even a last name. Trench foot.
Trench foot. I don't know. In the 1800s or 1900s, they could name their kid whatever they wanted.
Okay.
Trench's foot. I got Trench's foot from sitting in the class for another hour and 15 minutes, and then walking back with my foot soaking.
Was it a lecture hall?
Yeah, it was.
Take off your shoes.
No.
Take off your shoes.
No.
Take off your shoes and then sit crisscross applesauce so no one sees your feet.
No. I could not do that because then I'd also have to take off my socks.
Sit in the back.
No. I was too late. And then and then my umbrella was like really rusty, so then I get back and then I like take I put it down and I look at my hand and it's like orange.
Okay.
And I was like, huh? So then I had to go to the bathroom to wash off this rust from my umbrella. It was extremely fun.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Very exciting.
It was the same thing for me in the morning, but less rain. Yeah, so all I had to do was literally walk across the street. That's all I had to do. And I was over it.
Wow, that's so tough.
Over it. Because...
Oh my gosh, that must have been so hard for you.
I know. It was the worst ever. Horrible. And the worst part about it is, halfway through the day, I had to walk from the main building to the science building. Because here at Bullen High School, we have two separate buildings. One that was built before the dinosaurs were even alive, and another one that was built in like 2011, 2012? Guys, I don't know. So we have to walk between them. So you're like, oh, asbestos, mold, and then you're like, clean air. Actually working bathrooms, you know?
I do know.
So it's like 5 steps in between. I have my umbrella in my hand because I leave after 5th period. And it was drizzling, like a little bit, like spitting. Not worth it to open my umbrella for this short of a walk. People would stare at me and think, why does she have her umbrella up?
You can't have people staring.
But for some reason, I don't know if he was a teacher, but I didn't recognize him. He goes, I heard they have to be open for them to work. And I said, yeah, I have heard that too. And then I kept walking.
What the heck?
I was like, okay, thanks, man.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Why can't people just mind their own business?
Exactly. Okay, on Friday, me and my friends, we just had finished our essay writing party where we all had essays due that night. So then we were all in my room writing an essay, and then we finished it, and then we were like, let's go walk around. So then we just like we wanted to go look at the stars. So then we are walking
No
out.
shot you can see the stars in College Park.
You can, believe it or not. And plus my friend has like this star app where like she points it and it tells you like what star it is. So, give me a second. I gotta think. We're walking, and then there's a group of 4 of us, and then there's this group of guys, and they're like, where are you ladies going?
Ew.
And then I snap back with your mom's house. And then
Classic.
one of them is like, my mom's dead. And then they're acting like we're like the rude ones for like saying that when they're the ones that were like, I don't know. They were like all mad at us. I was like, okay. And we like kept walking.
My mom's dead. Okay. Cause
I knew that for sure. Like, why are you trying to act like they were all acting like, oh my goodness, you were so mean. Like, I was like, okay. And I was like, bruh.
Now,
So then,
if I were, I'm so glad I wasn't there because I probably would have said something along the lines of, I killed your mom. And I don't think that would have been really good for this situation. I think that would have been bad.
Right.
So I'm glad
angry
that hasn't happened.
college boys.
Yeah, I'm glad that hasn't happened to me.
Yeah. So it was good. We were in a group. I said your mom's house. It was funny, and we walked on.
You should have
and we
just
looked
said
at the
cool.
stars.
My mom is dead. Cool.
I probably did say something along the lines of that. I was like, okay, yeah.
Oh, we need to have a statistic for how many people don't have moms. So it's like, yeah, you and 30% of the population.
Oh,
That would have been funny.
that'll really get them. That would get them.
Yeah, like,
They would,
just tell them
probably
you're
cry.
not special, you know?
You were not special.
You are not special.
It's
you are
true.
just simply not at all.
Not at all special. Yeah.
That's so fun.
I hate it when people don't just mind their business.
I hate it when people can't take a joke.
Yeah.
It's a your mom joke. It's funny.
It is so funny.
Meant to be laughed at, even.
Like, and what were they gonna say if we said, "Oh, we're going"? Like, what if we were the truth? What would they have said?
Exactly.
Bruh.
Would they have had the courage to be like, "Hey, can we come with you?"
Yeah, like.
No.
But it was more like a, "Hey, where you ladies go?" Like what? They wouldn't have said,
That's
"Yeah, let's come."
nasty.
Like what? I know.
Yeah, let's go with you.
No.
See, Cancer is in Venus today. Really something.
Yeah.
Bim, I need to tell
you
you
see
something about
Uranus?
my
Oh.
astrological sign.
Tell me.
I need you to sit down for it, though.
I am sitting,
Okay, let me get my phone. Wait, oh, my phone's here.
bruh.
All right. So, as we know, I'm a Capricorn, the most Capricorn person you've
Obviously.
ever met. Capricorn
Of
since
course.
day one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Literally since day one, January 9th, out the
Literally.
womb. Capricorn!
No way.
But I want you to take a deep breath before I tell you this next part.
Okay.
I'm an Aries rising. Again, makes sense, right?
Uh-huh. Right.
I'm a Leo moon.
What?
I'm a Leo moon.
What? What are you talking about?
Bim, I'm a Leo moon.
No.
Bim, I'm just...
Now I need to figure out what I am.
Download CoStar. Download CoStar. Download CoStar.
Okay, chill.
No, because as much as I hate to admit it, my big three makes so much sense. Everything about my life makes sense now.
Really?
Yes. Because I'm the most Capricorn person you've ever met. I'm Aries rising. So much. I can't even begin to describe.
Right.
Leo moon, I'm disappointed, but no, it makes sense. Meaning I'm really cocky. And
I I can't believe you would have done this.
I didn't know. Like, okay, so here's the thing. I downloaded CoStar last summer, I think, when I didn't know anything about astrology. And now I still don't know anything about astrology, but I know more than I did. And when I opened CoStar and saw my big 3, I was like, oh,
you're like, oh,
snap
dang.
diggity dog, you know? It was bad. It was bad. It was scary.
It was bad.
Yeah, but at least I'm not an Aries sun.
True. Okay, I'm downloading this. I gotta put in my phone number.
You have to know your date of birth, your time of birth, and your location of birth.
It's really fun because I do know all of those things.
Really?
Yep.
What time were you born?
5:55 p.m. You know this.
Oh, no, because I did know that. This is so exciting. Okay, while you do that, I need to talk about my sickness this week.
Okay.
Okay, so, hey guys, my name is Chargul, and I'm sick. On Thursday, I woke up, and I kind of had, like, a sore throat situation. And I didn't really think that much of it, because when the weather gets colder, my mouth gets drier. It's just what happens. And I thought it was just maybe a little dehydrated. Tends to happen back to school dehydration. We know the drill. But then I got into first period, and I was like, this sore throat is, one, getting worse, and water isn't helping. Because I was chugging water. You know, plug and chug, you know? Not just a math term anymore. But, so I texted my dad, and I was like, hey, Dad, I have a sore throat. And he goes, you should come home, because, you know, COVID's a thing. So I got home.
Right.
We got a COVID test and a strep test. Both came back negative. I said, phew, perfect. And I went to ballet. And I taught ballet class at 3:30 or whatever. And that was that. I did a really cool combination with them. It was so fun. And then when I got home, I did a little bit of homework. Then I went on Grayson's stream. We played teams. Bim! How'd you like Team Stream? Forgot to ask.
It was good.
Team Stream. It was absolutely fantastic. I have to come back to Team Stream because I have something else to talk about there. But
Okay.
The thing is, after Team Stream, I went to bed, right, as one does. And it was only like 11:30, okay? Like, I usually go to bed a lot later after stream dates, so I'm glad they let me go that early.
They wouldn't let you. Actually, just kidding. They didn't let me for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so mean. That is really funny, though. No, like, I know that they would let me go. It's just, like, the jokes, you know.
See, I'll explain that later, because I guess you didn't know.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You weren't watching.
I wasn't there. But yeah. Then, for some godforsaken reason, I woke up at, like, 2 a.m. just by the tossing and turning. And I woke up and I immediately thought, there is no way I am going to school tomorrow. I felt like I was just hit by a truck. Sore throat, raging headache, tummy hurt, snot everywhere. Just snot up my nose, in my mouth, down my throat. It was bad. The snot was the main portion of my sickness. Right. I don't know if you guys can tell that still, but kind of sucks. Anyway, Friday felt like death. Saturday felt a little bit less like death. Saturday, a lot better.
A lot better, and then you still didn't come to see me?
Bim. No, I didn't come to see you. Because I had to cancel my pre-tapes again today. I was supposed to record my pre-tapes today. Well, they were supposed to be done last week, but I was supposed to record my pre-tapes today. And I can't, because this is how I sound. Could you imagine me doing my monologue and this is how I sound? Would you say,
I would
she should come to
immediately
our
deny
college?
you.
Also, speaking of college,
I would deny you.
I just found out I got mad money if I decide to go to U of A. Like, mad bank.
Oh. Yeah.
So much money they are just willing to throw at me if I decide to grace them with my presence. And that's just really exciting to hear. Anyway, what is your big 3, Bim?
I don't know how to read this.
Send me a screenshot.
Okay. Because none of these say Libra. Oh, wait, just kidding. Oh. Okay. I think I get it.
I don't think you get it.
I think
you don't sound confident,
no, I think
guys.
I do. Okay. So I think I'm a Libra normal,
Libra
Cancer
normal?
moon, and a Pisces rising.
Let me see.
At least I think.
You are
No, Pisces adjacent.
Libra sun, Cancer moon, Pisces rising.
Oh.
That says ascendant, Bim.
What did I say?
You are Gemini Saturn, Leo Jupiter, Virgo Mars, Libra Mercury,
No, not the
and
Leo.
Sun. Yeah, Leo Jupiter. Loser.
Dang
Scorpio Venus, Sagittarius Pluto, Aquarius Neptune, and Uranus.
Uranus? Oh my god.
Wow.
No way.
Okay, so the Cancer moon is starting to make a lot of sense for me.
Why's that?
It just does. Like, it sounds like such a I don't know what I'm talking about thing to say, where it's just like, can't describe it, just makes sense. But it does. Can't describe it, just makes sense.
The moon rules your emotions, mood, and feelings. Okay.
Cancers are notoriously not dramatic, but dramatic.
Love that for me. Wow. Great big three.
Fantastic. Anyway, Bim, during Team Stream, I got some great things drafted on my team.
Yeah.
And you know who else got some great things?
Who?
JC. JC got some fantastic things on his Team Stream. And one of them was the duo of Sussy Playa and the other one.
No, Steven got the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least I think. Let me look back.
I can't. I don't think so.
No,
I think
so,
he did. Okay,
because-
well, here's the thing. I saw JC's mouse hovering over the second one, and I was like, I am about to snatch this away from him. And I think you were still going while I started hovering my mouse over.
Yeah, it's Steven's.
Okay, yeah.
Steven has the other one.
That's funny. All right. Anyway, my point still stands.
Right,
so, JC saw that I was hovering my mouse over it, and he goes, "Chargul, do not." And we were having our own little beef and conversation over whoever was trying to make their team's picks. And I said, JC, if I don't choose this option, I want something in return. He said, "Oh, Chargul, what is that?" And I said, I want my own personal JC exclusive boy oh boy every Saturday. And he said, "Chargul, I can do that for you."
Did you get it?
You know what I received yesterday in my email inbox? A personalized boy
serious?
oh boy from JC. It was 10 minutes. It's not like a boy oh boy. It's like just recap of JC's week, which like that's what I asked for. And it was absolutely fantastic. I would like to share some highlights with you.
Yeah, I'm curious.
So the main one was JC's inner dilemma as to what he's going to do about grad school.
Okay.
Bim, what are your thoughts on having our dear friend JC drop out of grad school?
Do it.
Okay, let me give you the details. Basically, JC said that, first of all, since the podcast ended, he has been a wreck. And I think the simple solution to that is just...
start the podcast.
Bring it back. Make a new podcast. Can we please make a Boy Oh Boy BM&W crossover podcast, please?
We should. We actually should.
I think that'd be so fun. Maybe not a podcast.
That'd be very
we
fun.
should do...
Like a bi-weekly thing or something.
Yeah, bi-weekly, like, tea time.
Yeah. Tea time. Yeah.
We need to think of a better
So it's like a little
name.
bit shorter. Yeah. It's like a little bit shorter than a normal podcast, but it's still a podcast.
Yeah, and then JC, with all of his free time that he won't be spending at grad school, he can edit it, and we don't have to. And he can add funny little sound effects.
Sound effects, yes. Please.
And I think,
love funny
yes,
little
I
sound
think
effects.
if we had a tea time bi-weekly podcast, it should be called, let's let's see. It'd be
I need time to think of
Jason, Gracie, Bim, and Chargul. What would be a fun name for that?
Jason, Gracie.
No, okay,
Bim, and
because
Chargul.
the thing that I really loved about Boy Oh Boy is that in the beginning, Grayson had a different name every time. I think we should all have different names every time.
Yeah.
It could be really
I
funny.
forget.
No.
I didn't get to listen. I have the archives. So yesterday I was like, well, I like forgot too. Like I went on my phone and I was like, wait, they ended it. And there was no 201. I was like, great. And so then I pull up the archives and I start listening, and I got like 5 minutes in, but then I had to do something, and then I was busy yesterday. So I didn't get to finish it, but I forget. It was like Cleveland or something. That was the name of that episode that Grayson was going with.
That's exciting. I think
Yeah.
in addition to having different names for every one of our Tea Time episodes, I think we should create like different backstories and like totally untrue things that have happened. And like
Yes.
we can have
You already know I'm in on this.
you can have
Yes.
like we can have like fake not relationships, but like oh, Bim's character this week is my dog walker. But like we don't say it. It's just like these 4 unlikely
It's like
characters.
a big improv game.
Yes, that's what I want. I think that'd be so fun, and I think that will fill the void of JC's podcast listness, because it's not at all like it's not as serious as Boy Oh Boy, and it's more just like having fun with your friends. And I think that'd be really, really fun, and I think it'd be really, really cool if he would edit that and not us. Anyway, moving on. He said that he doesn't like grad school because he doesn't think he has such a love of therapy and counseling as he thought he did. Tends to happen to all of us, where you think you like something but you don't.
True.
I think, yeah, if you're really feeling like this ain't for you, drop out. Why spend all that money doing something you don't want to do?
Don't waste money.
You know, you feel?
Something.
And he said that something he could do instead of that is tattooing.
Oh, yeah, because he can draw.
Yeah, I think that's a really good option for JC, because
I think so too.
He can do like realism stuff, like we've seen with the Piss baby drawing and the drawing he did of me and his grandpa in the clouds. But like he can also do like cool stuff like the McReal merch.
Yeah, the McReal merch was so cool. I'd get that tattooed.
Yeah, so I think that's a really good option for him, even if he doesn't do it forever. Like he has this like job now where like he has kind of a income where he can support him, sustain himself for a little bit, and then he can figure out, do I really want a tattoo? And even when he gets a job at some tattoo parlor after he teaches himself how to tattoo, after he takes classes how to tattoo. Oh, sorry, that was loud. I think even after he does that, he can find another job if he hates it.
Exactly.
You know, it gives you a lot of flexibility.
And it's different every time. Remember, isn't that what or that was maybe a Grayson thing. I don't know. But it's different.
Yeah. So even if you're like, ugh, I hate tattooing dragons. That is so... tattooing dragons are stupid. I'm tired. If one more scary guy comes in and asks for a tattoo of a dragon, I quit. Well, then he gets another customer. They don't want a dragon. They want a lovely little daffodil. Then he could draw a daffodil. It's like different every time. So it's not the same over and over repetitive, like, all right, when would you like your appointment? Blah, 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 blah. You know? I don't know if that's what he does, but I'm thinking that's what he does.
That sounds like what he does.
It sounds like what he does. I think that would be a really good job. And if it's something he's obviously thought about, because in the podcast, it was like, it sounded like it was really easy for him to, I don't know, express to me that he wants to be a tattoo artist. It sounded like something he had been thinking about. I think go for it.
Go for it. Do it. Don't waste money on grad school if you don't want to be there.
Thank you.
That's lame.
And use your broadcasting major to make
podcast with us.
Tea Time, please.
And edit it.
It'd be good. And you know Grayson is free on Fridays, but I'm not free on Fridays, guys.
She's too cool for us. We can do it on Tuesdays.
Sure.
I don't know.
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. Tea time Tuesdays.
Guys.
Tea time Tuesdays.
Please, I think it'd be so
then I guess
fun.
we'd record on like Monday.
And it'd be like a really good creative outlet. I think that'd be good.
Yes. I think so. Did he ever say why they ended the podcast? Because I still don't have an answer on that.
No, and like if they want to tell us, go ahead. We'd love to hear.
I guess, yeah.
But if you don't want to tell us, then obviously we're not gonna be like, tell us.
Tell us.
But
tell us, please.
Yeah, I think that'd be so fun. I really want a tea time podcast. I just came up with this idea right now.
Tea time.
Because I'm afraid that if we don't have this like call and response thing with Boy Oh Boy and BM&W, I'm afraid that we might just fizzle out. And I don't want to fizzle out.
And we can't do that. We still have Pot A Day.
They're in too deep.
Then Pot A Day could happen because then they'll have a podcast.
Exactly. No, I think tea time is going to be great.
I think so too.
Absolutely
tea
fantastic. Tea time. Anyway, that is
tea
so
time.
Fun. But make sure your recording didn't stop and we don't have to stop this podcast.
It did not stop, I promise.
Good.
We can finally have someone use our anchor link. We use that as like the second podcast as our anchor link.
Yes.
We sign up through ours and then we get money from it.
Yes. That's it, guys.
Let's go. Guys.
Yeah. I think that'd be really,
smart.
really fantastic. I think that'd be so fun. Tea time podcast. JC, pass this along to Grayson. I think he'd be up for it. I think it'd be so fun. What will we talk about in the tea time podcast? Because it's different every week.
Exactly. It's not just how was your week. It was tea with different characters.
Oh my god, it's going to be so fun. And we have to be drinking tea while it happens.
Okay, I'll drink water.
Okay, no Bim.
Okay, I'll go to the dining hall and I'll get the raspberry tea when it's not out, and I will drink that.
Bim, you have a kettle that can make warm water.
I don't have tea bags.
Get some.
From where?
Literally Target.
I don't want to walk to Target.
You have a car.
No, there's nowhere to park.
But your car is here.
Yeah, but there's nowhere to park at Target.
Okay. Say, hey, next time someone goes to Target, can you get me some tea?
No, I am going to Target soon.
There you go. There you go.
For the door decorating stuff.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. So get some tea. And then we'll call it a day.
Okay, but I don't know which teas I like.
Okay, we'll do a taste test next week when you're here.
Okay.
Next week will be our tea taste test. That is, JC better get back to us yesterday as to whether or not he wants this tea time podcast. I think it's going to be fantastic.
True.
Because we're not incriminating ourselves at all. I think one of the reasons why they stopped the podcast, I could be very wrong, but I think this is what I like to think, is because what if people find out that Grayson is an anti-vaxxer and a COVID denier, you know? Mm-hmm. Scary stuff, right?
I see. That is scary stuff.
But it doesn't matter if people find out that, you know, Reginald Upton is an anti-vaxxer and a COVID denier, you know? I think it's really funny.
Exactly. I think that's funny, too.
This is a great idea.
This is a great idea.
And we have to make it like it's real every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these aren't fake people we made up. These are real people every week, and we have different guests on this podcast every week. Bim, Chargul, JC, and Grayson have made this platform for everyday individuals to share the trials and defeats, the highs and lows of their everyday life.
So we, like, us are like the producers, and then like we're like real people. So then like our characters are like, we mention ourselves. Like,
you know what we should do? The last 5 minutes should be like a separate recording of us four as our actual selves, and like we talk about what they said, and like it's just us talking smack on each other, where it's like, I really did not like what Chloe Cunningham said when she was talking to this person, you know? Like, we could just call each other out, and
like, as producers, we're like, man, this episode sucks.
Yes!
Or we like talk about like, yeah.
I think that'd be really funny.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
God, glad we recorded this podcast today and didn't quit like our friends did.
So glad.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have this fantastic idea.
Exactly. This is so exciting.
So very exciting.
Yeah.
And even if they don't do it, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to steal it.
They did say whenever they were keeping me on the stream, apparently they still kind of, I don't know, they might have been joking, but like have a boy, oh boy, like with us, but like just one of us. Like they separate us.
One at a time or just one of us ever?
Well, Grayson wants to just do you.
Aww.
So
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. So I don't know.
No, okay.
The three boys.
The thing that really made me happy was that when Grayson and JC were talking about if they were in high school the same time we were, if we would be friends, and JC was like, if I was in high school with Chargul, I would try to be as far away from her as possible. Makes sense, obviously. Mm-hmm. But then Grayson's like, no, I'd try everything in my power to be friends with her. And I was like, oh, that is so nice.
I wish. I could never be as cool as you.
I know. Bim.
I describe myself as a diet version of you.
A diet version.
Like a diet, like just the less cool version.
No, I wouldn't
like
say.
You taste it and you're like, it's like almost there, but something's missing.
No, I wouldn't say diet as in less cool. I'd say diet as in less intense.
That too.
Sometimes being too intense has hindered me. Anyway, Bim, did you have something to talk about when I was talking about my sickness?
Did I?
Oh, no. What were you going to say about them keeping you after stream?
Oh, yeah. So they were, like, streaming it. Like at first, like, I didn't realize it. And then I was like, oh, dang it. Like, I was like, I need to go write this essay. And then JC was like, oh, how was your week? And then I was like, okay, never mind. I see what's going on here. And then he kept, like, asking me, like, all these questions. I was like, I need to go. And then after, like, I actually did leave, I, like, joined, like...
Are you...